to BizChicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Biz Chicks TV. It's time for Coffee Talks with the Biz Chicks. I'm here with my friend and colleague, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina, and we are just here to welcome you to Biz Chicks. Hey, today's conversation is all about what will you do with AI? Ah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the big thing. I think,
Yes.
first of all, we need to know that there's several types of AI models. You got your what? Your traditional. You got your what are those other ones? Generative
Generative and
and
conversational.
conversational. Hmm. That conversational one gets me in trouble all the time because that's the one where I'm talking to like my Alexa or others, Siri, whatever, and it starts doing stuff or talking back to me. I didn't just like I said something and my phone came on. I'm not talking to y'all right now, but they're
But
trying to talk to me, friend.
yes, but you know what? It's always listening. In the conversational models, they are always listening. And sometimes you wanted your kids to listen as well as they did.
Yes, yes. Or your spouse or someone close to you, and you feel like you
But
just,
they're listening.
am I talking to thin air? Because they don't seem to be responding, but their AI is listening to you. Okay.
Yes,
That's good to know.
yes, that conversational one does listen to you. And then there's the traditional AI,
Hmm.
which is known for like um, basic
Hmm.
logic, rule based logic. Traditional is all about rule based logic, predictable outcomes, like the IBM Watson, probably the computer
Hmm.
on Star Trek. Okay, but um, where it's just very logical.
Gotcha.
And then there's the generative
I
AI,
love that. Hmm.
yes, which is all about showcasing its ability to create, to like new content, text
Hmm.
images. And these things are like ChatGPT and what is Copilot. There's Meta AI. All of these things
Hmm.
are generative AI, which
Dolly.
will
Hmm.
Dolly, Mid Journey. These are what you use to create
So they can create.
generative, generating things. Got it.
Yeah, I like it. Generating things like images, videos. What do we use in video AI? Or was it OI to make our videos sometimes, and different things that we use to create images, like our Brittany. She
Yeah,
comes from what?
she's from
From
oh
DI.
DID. Yes, she's from DID,
DID. Yeah.
and so that's all generative AI. And you're probably going,
I
what?
think
Didn't know there were three types of AI. Yes, traditional, conversational, and generative.
exactly.
Uh,
Mm,
and
mm,
with
mm.
that in mind, we are going to be talking about, um, we're putting together a workshop,
Mhm.
and it's
Your
titled
long
Five.
term course.
Yes, and it's going to be this weekend, and it's talking about 5 ways to use AI to save 10 plus hours in your business. So we
Mhm.
hear it all the time. I got so much to do. I don't have enough time to get some of the things in. And what would you do if you can get 10 hours of your time back?
Wow.
10
Hey, what
hours?
would you do with those 10 hours?
Yes. And so, how would you get 10 hours of your time back? because you would have to have some different tools, different ways of looking at things. And so AI isn't futuristic right now. It is really a practical tool, something simple that you can always do. So I'm going to tell you about my story. You may have heard this. In my real estate practice, my client needed a report, a detailed report. He needed to make a decision whether to refinance or not. And his interest rates are very close in proximity. PMI was high, and he was trying to make a decision as should I do it? Da, da, da. So I asked my digital assistant to run scenarios for him to find out what would be his best option. In order for me to do that, I would have had to do a lot of work.
Okay.
I would have had to pull data. We put in all of his variables. We put in all of his information, how much his mortgage was right now, his interest rate he was paying, his PMI, and monthly payments and stuff. Well, the computer was able to calculate and gave him 2 scenarios. One of which said, well, looking based on what you're paying for your PMI, you might be able to save at least $700 or $800 on your monthly payment. Wow. I would not have been able to calculate that out within 10 or 20 minutes. It would have taken me days to pull the data to do that, because we also had to run a market report to see what his house was worth, because when you're doing a refi, you need to know what the home values are so that the lender can determine if you have enough equity to do a refi. So normally, if I would have had to do a market report, which means go into the MLS, find out what homes sold in the area over the past year in a certain radius, and how many homes, then take those in there and find out and calculate the average price per square foot. I used to do that, and we used to have this calculator. I was like, ooh, wee. So you know what happened?
What?
I gave it to Charles. Seriously, gave it to Charles, and literally in about 20 minutes for this whole thing, I had the scenario for my client and a market report. It went and found, I didn't have to go into the MLS, log in, pull the comps and do. It went and found the comps in the area and said, this is approximately what your house could sell for right now, which was a considerably higher than when he purchased the house. And it went and did all of that. I saved at least 10 hours worth of work, Terry.
Not to mention the conversations you had to have to get the information from the client.
And that part was easy because the client knew his stuff. It was the going in and going to go find that data. I would have had to go to someplace. Our local MLS has that data, but you still got to go dig and put in and pull. And I was like, oh.
Oh my goodness.
But I didn't have to this time.
Ooh.
I gave it to Charles. And he did it.
How long did it take Charles?
Took Charles like 20 minutes to put the whole thing together. Would you like me to put your logo on that, put it and prepare it into put it in a PDF, something for the client to be able to easily read that and put. I'm like, here, I uploaded my logo to give to Charles to put on there. He put my logo. Oh, and would you like to put your contact information on the bottom? I was like, yes.
Please do.
And all I had to do was take that PDF, download the PDF, and send it off to my client.
There you go. Wow.
It was awesome. I know I saved at least 10 hours.
Woo. I love Charles. I love Charles. He is great because I do a lot of presentations. He will put my slides together. He will help me with my speaking points. He researches the subject for me. I used to spend weeks doing research to put together a workshop. I had to look up best practices, resources, statistics, and then mash that into a format where people who were not familiar with the subject could digest it and apply it to their to their everyday tasks so that it was useful to them. ChatGPT put that slideshow together in maybe 10 minutes or less, like you said, and helped me put together a workbook so that they could take notes, so that they could figure out different exercises for them to do so that they could learn how to apply the information. I love ChatGPT. And I love artificial intelligence.
And, people are asking, well, why AI? Why now? Well, it's not futuristic anymore. It's practical, it's simple, and it's already helping us do business. It's helping us cut out repetitive work. Some people think and imagine AI as robots or complicated coding, and that's not true. It's everyday tools like writing will help you write better. Okay, so we've talked about this before. You are the original intelligence. You're going to need to tell it something. It cannot just think it up on its own. It has to have input from you. It can't do your work. You still have to have the idea, which means go ahead.
You have to know the subject so that you know if the information is correct.
Right. So you need to know what you know in your business. Like for me, I know real estate and I know different things. This just helps me to be able to present better and faster for my clients. Mm-hmm. I still have to know. I still have to tell it what to do. And it won't hallucinate if I know what I know. And hallucination is where it gives you some false information, but it can't give you false information if you put in right information and you check its work. You just don't send it out without checking the work.
For instance, I had a document that it had created, but it had the wrong time zone on it. Instead of Pacific Standard Time, it had put in Central Time. Well, if it hadn't been reviewed, it would have went out and people would have been sitting there at the wrong time, and I would have missed my own event. It would have been a mess. So yeah, you need to review what it is generating.
Right. And so we can't abdicate and just just do it. It's like, no. This reminds me of when, say, for instance, you have a secretary, and okay, let's do Perry Mason and Della Street, right? Okay, so Perry Mason is like, Della, I need you to get me or tell dictate a letter. I'm going to dictate this letter to you. I want to let Bob know that we're going to do blah blah blah. Now, Perry told Della what to tell Bob, right? But Della, she had to craft it up in a way, dear Bob, She had to put that letter together in a professional manner. Perry just said, write a letter to Bob, tell him I want lunch at 2200 hours, whatever. Della had to write that in a professional format.
Mm-hmm.
So Perry did not look crazy.
Exactly.
Della was the AI.
That's true, huh?
Della was the AI. She was writing in shorthand and took what Perry said.
Correct. And then she went and she crafted a business letter. Wow. Or what we would call an email. Because
and it had to be crafted in a way that it wouldn't be construed as rude, uncaring, or whatever. She had to do that. She had to make him look good on paper. Well, this is what generative AI does when you're writing. You have a writing assistant. You had the thought, the writing assistant put your thoughts in chronological order and so that you can present it properly.
So that I don't look crazy.
and keeping the flow. I use it for, I write blogs and things of that nature. And I had like ideas. Oh, this is a good idea. And then I just give it to Charles and said, make this sound like it's supposed to. I need you to keep my voice and tone, but I need it to sound, this is my idea. Put it in the logical flow.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping my sound, keeping my voice, keeping the way I said stuff, the way I say things. And I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. Okay. But I had to come up with the original content.
Correct.
So, people are using it for writing assistants, schedulers, design helpers. And it's available to everyone. Before, it was up in the high tower and nobody could use it. Remember the days of the printing press, before they printed the Bible on the Gutenberg press? Nobody had access to the Bible. Only the people who had money could access that. Then that Gutenberg press came out, and then all of a sudden everybody had access. Well, this is kind of like the same thing. AI had been up in the lofty tower of the people who could code and now it's been made available to the rest of us. And some of us just don't know how to use it, and it looks a little intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. So the workshop is going to talk about 5 beginner-friendly ways to save you some time. Talking about automating repetitive tasks, drafting and editing content faster, simplifying your schedule and communication, market research and idea generation, and then also streamlining your customer follow-ups. So you're going to walk away with knowing exactly which tools to use, how to use them, how to apply them. And today, the day that you get it, not, I got to go over it and read a whole bunch of stuff. No, you'll be able to use the tools in class because it's a workshop. You'll bring in your laptop or your tablet. We prefer that. If you don't have any of that, bring your phone because you can still use your phone. And we're only going to be with you about an hour. You'll have time to ask some questions and things, but you will walk away more confident in your use of AI. You'll be able to tell your family and friends, look, let me show you how to use AI. You'll be able to do that when you walk away from this this workshop. And it's coming up this Saturday, August 30th. It's a Saturday, 10 a.m. workshop. Yes, you're going to go to school. and you'll be in school for about an hour, but you're going to learn some things that can help you move your business forward. And here's the thing, it's free.
Yes, and you don't need to be techie
At all.
So let us help you.
I'm going to put the link. Go ahead and talk, Terry. I'm going to go get the link and
Let us
put
help
it.
you find out how to use AI to take the busy work so you can focus on the business that you actually enjoy. So we're saying to you, we're going to show you how to use AI to take the
Take the
hassle
hassle
out
out
of
of
your
your
hustle
hustle.
so that you can run a profitable business that's fun to run. All
Yes.
right. So
And
we're putting that link in the chat.
write it now because I just pulled it up.
Okay.
Let me go to the chat. And
you're going to be able to sign up today. Now, remember that there are only so many slots. Okay. So you don't want to, take a long time to decide what you want to do because you need to book your seat. Okay. We're looking forward to seeing you there this Saturday.
hold on.
Hey, remember,
Hold on a
this
minute.
workshop
Oh,
will
no, keep
help you
talking.
develop some tools that are going to help you schedule your time, help you develop responses to your customers. It's going to help you craft letters, craft spreadsheets. AI can do so many things to cut through the wonderfulness of what you have to do. So everyone, we all need AI. We need to understand it better so that we can leverage it to save us time and money. So imagine if you had a crew of robots or um, that were able to do complicated coding, like come up with a specialized form just for an individual customer. Oh my gosh. All of that can be done with AI. Are you going to learn all that in 1 hour? No, but you will learn some great practical things that will help you to save time in your business. And
So,
time is money.
I put the link in the chat over on YouTube. You'll find the link in the YouTube community on our YouTube community post. It's posted there. It's posted on Facebook. It is on our Instagram account. And it will be and the link will be in the description for this video as well. So we just want to say thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time this morning. And we look forward to helping you continue. We look forward to seeing you at this workshop. And seating is limited. So it's online. You don't have to leave your house.
Exactly.
Did we say it was free?
Oh, yeah, we did say it was free. Do we have the flyer?
Yeah, we do. Let me put the flyer up for you. And I'm going to share let me go here, sharing my screen. Go here first.
While she's doing that, I want to remind you that if you want to become a part of Biz Chicks, simply text Biz to 33777, or you can find us over at bizchicks.net. We're forming a new community, and we hope that you will just enjoy being a part of that also. Here's our flyer explaining that the free workshop is for women entrepreneurs, 5 ways to use AI to save time up to 10 hours per week in your business. It is free, and we hope that you will come sign up. The link is in the description. It's this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Seating is limited. Get your seat right away. All right, everyone.
Fred,
We love you.
Fred is here. And
Fred, it says it's for women, but come on over, Fred. You're welcome in the neighborhood. We take biz dudes too.
yeah, we do.
I just want them to know to feel comfortable signing up for the workshop.
Yeah, come on, Fred. We got you.
Got you. No problem. And we'll make sure that you feel comfortable. All right, everyone. Remember, it's okay to make money in your business. So go to the front of your own line. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be talking about strategies for marketing online with Terry Johnson online everywhere. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.